I know this probably is not going to be seen. This is my second time doing a live today. My name is Christopher Wood. I am 53 years old, and I am a full physical identity theft victim with 100% proof full physical change, skull deforming, serious brain injury, body mutilations, kidnapping, false arrest refusals, extortion, blood and piss forcing, putting illegal prisoner tracking into me, kidnapping, sex assaults, extortion, having medical files falsified against me for treatment refusals, discrimination, and blacklisting. In 2018, I found out about o.p.p, human trafficking, homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and other crimes that were taking place. In August 6, 2019, after talking about the crimes that were taking place at a previous address in Napanee, Ontario, ex-chief or commander drove by. I was at a previous address on Center Street. He went by. He was driving a white Jeep Wrangler. He waved at me. I waved back. When I waved back, a black truck pulled up beside him, pointed something, and shot it. It went into my right ear. It wasn't with a bullet. It was with something that. Anyway, it went into my right ear. This happened August 6, 2019, approximately 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Prior to just that, one David Smith from Morningstar Mission had showed up to my place and had brought food to me, delivered food to me that I did not ask for. After that, Spencer Mills showed up at my place with threats, intimidations, stating that if I did not stop talking about what was taking place, there would be serious consequences. 24/7 stalking, serious brain injury, skull deforming with 100% proof, not being able to do anything about it, giving me fake CAT scans from November 19th, 2019 that I had got done. No criminal record or history, no psychological record or history, no association with any mental health, had not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years prior to being shot. No criminal record, so no association with any police named, no reason to. o.p.p, who are guilty of homicides, attempted homicides, human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking, sex assaults, tortures, stalking, having elderly tortured, killed, animals tortured and killed my two dogs and my mother. Ex-chief or commander, year 2019, once again, that had me shot on the corner of Bridge and Center Street in Napanee, Ontario. Staff sergeants, years 2019, 2021, kidnapping, sodomy, sex assault. Shannon Quirk, Robert Lucas. He actually told me at one time he could fuck me, kill me, get away with it. Money Badge Family Town Council. Constable Ward, Dave Weiss, Stacy, a mental health worker, a blonde-haired, heavy-set woman that was Daily Tea Company in Napanee, Ontario, now Kingston AMHS. Shelley Hafner had me kidnapped May 27, 2021, 24 hours after me asking for help with the crimes against me. Spencer Mills, 14716. Robert Keane, 7224. Christine Schultz. They are the human traffickers, the sex slavery traffickers. They are guilty of brain injuring, lobotomizing victims. My skull has been split into different sections. It's been flattened, widened, rounded out, shortened, elongated. I have a tube that comes up in my throat now. All of this happened after I was shot. That goes to the back of my neck. I get piss and shit that go through me, my head, and my face on a daily basis. There is nothing I can do about it. My medical rights, my legal rights, my human rights have been taken. Two people who are involved for o.p.p. drop charges and free drugs are actually my cousins. Their accomplices, who are the o.p.p. drug traffickers, all registered sex offenders, all inmates or ex inmates, drug addicts, psych ward patients that o.p.p. are using for Pontius Pilate crimes in hopes of deniability while still being involved and 100% guilty of their crimes and not having to prove nothing. Their accomplices, which I will show in a minute, but their accomplices are one, Harry Hartwick, which is my cousin, Dale Hartwick, which is his nephew and my cousin, Tony Hearns, Dale Hartwick's boyfriend. He is a redhead, lives on Bridge Street in Adelphi in Napanee, Ontario. He is a speed addict, and they are all registered sex offenders against children. There is Robert Berry. He is a Laidlaw truck driver. He has a crowbar mustache, bald, glasses, approximately 65 to 70 years old. He and his boyfriend are committing sex assaults against victims. His boyfriend is allegedly HIV/AIDS positive. If so, they are spreading the disease around to others. Bert Hustler, he used to date my wife after we separated. He is a crackhead, a meth head, a morphine pill head. He is a schizophrenic. He is in a permanent psychosis. He thinks that I am a woman named Maggie. He thinks that, or he believes that he played hockey in the NHL for the Philadelphia Flyers and the Hartford Whalers. He is guilty of brain injury, stalking, torture crimes, and my identity theft with proof. I share DNA with each and every one of these lowlives, and I can 100% prove my words, especially through the piss and shit that goes through me. Jason Gimpy Two-Step Van Alstyne, he is a crackhead. He is an inbred lowlife. He is approximately 45 years old. He sells fentanyl and niacin to drug addicts and to homeless between Napanee and Kingston. It's easier to commit overdose homicides and have it covered up. He is guilty of identity theft on me, stalking, brain injury me. He is a stroke victim also, but I can still 100% prove his involvement and how. He is guilty of identity theft on me with the intent to commit identity, disability, and insurance fraud. Tyler T. Bag Lake, approximately 35 years old. He is the lover boyfriend to Ontario Provincial Police drug cop Robert Kane. He is guilty of torturing and killing my dog Runt March 24th, 2023. Guilty of throwing blood on the previous address in Napanee, where I was actually at the address where I was living, where I was shot in August of 2019. Guilty of arson attempts on the same address, throwing blood on the same address, threats of stabbing, being involved with my identity theft. I have pictures where I look exactly like this low-life piece of shit. No relation, and I am a whole lot older. I can 100% prove my words regardless of how crazy it sounds. He is guilty of torturing and killing my dog and attempted murder against me with intent to commit. Raymond LeBlanc, who is also guilty of torturing and killing my dog March 24, 2023 with Tyler Lake. He is a child groomer a meth trafficker for o.p.p., and he is a criminal stalker. He is guilty of serious torture crimes against me as well. None of these pieces of shit can be arrested in Napanee, Ontario without $22,000, the extortion, because of the crimes that they are committing and who they are committing it for. I have been trying for 6 years since this began on me and everything else to try to get arrested and charging on police, doctors, and everyone else involved with proof. Doctors in Napanee who are involved criminally with criminal negligence and intent to commit and cover up, including having me falsely charged first time in an attempt to give me a criminal record, and also in an attempt to cover up what they are guilty of in trying to turn their crimes around against me and blaming me for everything. That's impossible. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic, she also goes by Dr. Margie V. She is the girlfriend to Stacy Kingston AMHS and the one that falsified my medical files for the discrimination and treatment refusals. Lies about being suicidal self-harm are not true in any way, shape, or form. Lies about drugs I do not do. This is what o.p.p. and everybody else are using when they are torturing their victims, committing identity thefts against their victims, slave trafficking their victims, and committing homicides against them and having it covered up using those lies and narratives. Because once again, everybody involved, their accomplices, are all junky, low-life pieces of shit. I smoke marijuana, which is 100% legal. I do not do drugs. I have not done any drugs since 2013. I overdosed and I'm glad it happened. It was my wake-up call. I have went to Ontario provincial police to try to get arresting and charging with proof, being surrounded, hands on guns. OIPRD at the time, no luck. Lika, more than once, no luck. Private prosecution, only to find out that the justice of the peace is also involved. Threats, intimidation, accusations of being high on marijuana and hallucinating being sodomized because who it was done by. Done in an attempt to prevent anything legal on herself and any police or anyone else involved. She was involved with the second arrest of me the day I went to get private prosecution, the very same day I went to get it done. And naming her as being one of the people involved, it was done to me before I had a chance to file. My medical rights, my legal rights, my human rights have been taken. I get numbed down seriously, constantly, on a daily basis. I now have holes in the back of my head. I have what feels like tubes in my head and a balloon that blows up all the time. Even in my temple areas will cave right in and then they will bulge back out again. You can clearly see where my skull has been split right down the middle as well. And once again, yes, I am a full physical identity theft victim. 100% physical change has been done to me. And I am going to prove it, even though I have videos on my introductory channel. And I know this probably is not going to be seen, but there's a picture of my temples actually caved in. And it goes completely and totally black and blue on me. I get so much pressure and burning in my head that I get skin that lifts off my head, and I get a lot of bleeding as well. I have been blinded in my right eye. This is actually a picture of me with my long hair. I had to actually shave my head because of being deformed so much and going through so much changes being done to me. And these pictures are very recent too. I have been changing a lot lately and I can prove my words 100%. And once again, all started after I was shot. Just to show my tattoos. So, if anyone thinks that they cannot go through physical identity theft and be changed completely, I can 100% prove it. This is how o.p.p. are trafficking, framing, and murdering their victims as well. This is why I show the name on my hand. Huge differences. And I go through this on a fucking daily basis. My skull gets completely and totally deformed. It gets totally and completely. There's where it's been split into different sections. There's the tube that goes up in my throat that bulges out all the time, and I get piss and shit that go through my head and my face. This is more my true image without my glasses before all my identity changes that I've been called a delusional, hallucinating retard over. No matter what I have been able to show and prove, I have not been able to do anything. They are all trying to make this look like a psychological thing, and it has absolutely nothing to do with it. It is 100% criminal against me. It is through the police, so of course they're doing what they gotta do to um, try to discredit me, try to whatever, but the lies that I'm buying in hopes of deniability, the transferring in hopes of getting away with what they've gotten away with, the criminal and civil lawsuits, the charging, the arresting and charging of police and others who are involved. There's also another picture of me with my long hair. And there's where the tube goes to the back of my head. And I've not had any surgeries, and that sure the fuck is not normal in any way, shape, or form. There is also not only Ontario Provincial Police are involved, Kingston Police, and also Tyendinaga Reserve Cop and his brother as well, a Travis Brandt and a Christopher Brandt. They are involved with the o.p.p. human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking. They are guilty of using CEW against me, slander, using stingray, stalking, drugging, attempted drugging through crack cocaine actually as well, brain injure me, and living very, very close to where I am right now. And of course, I was going to show some pictures, but every time I do, because my phone has been hacked, my pictures get blocked out. Anyway, just anybody just look at my other videos and you can 100% prove and see the 100% identity changes done to me. Bill Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jason Winalstein, Burt Hustler, Sean McKay, Harry Hartwick, Raymond LeBlanc, Dale Hartwick, and Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns are all guilty of doing this to me over the course of 6 years for o.p.p. I know this probably isn't going to be seen because it's being shadow banned and my computer hacked by the very low lives I am talking about. I am Christopher Wood, and I am an identity theft attempted murder victim, and all my rights have been taken from me. I have even had money stolen from my bank account as well. I am being forced to support these low-life pieces of shit. I was sold by the police for this. How people disappear, murdered and missing, it is Ontario Provincial Police, especially around Napanee. They are also involved with ex-Bath prisoners from Kingston, Ontario, who are sex offenders against children and involved with child pornography as well. I am the end of my bloodline, and you completely and totally changed my fucking identity, and very serious criminal cops and doctors are all guilty of being involved. $22,000 in Napanee for anybody to be arrested. Oh, that was good. Hmm. I'm getting threats.
Come on out! You want to call my brother sex trafficking?
Get out of here.
Come on out, Chris!
Get
Come
out
on
of
out,
here.
you little fuck! Come on out, you little goof!
Get out of
Come
here.
on out, you little goof!
Get out of here.
Come on out, you goof! Don't worry, you gotta come out of here sooner or later, bitch.
Get out of here. I was just threatened again, and he walked right into my place, opened up my door. And I hope everybody heard that threat. I want him arrested and charged. And if his brother tries anything against me, I want him arrested and charged. He needs to be anyway. right in this fucking house. Piece of shit. He's been stalking me and a lot more too. So if anything happens to me, his name is Travis Bratt, Tyandanega Reserve Cop. I'm staying online here as long as I possibly have to. Because especially after that threat, and now my dog's lives will probably end up that my dog will end up probably being killed as well. I just had my door opened up, broke into, and I was seriously just threatened by a cop's brother, by somebody involved with this. So I wanted to be knowing that I want both of these people arrested and charged. And yeah, so I was just threatened. My life, my door was just broken into, and I was just told that the cop that's involved with this is coming down to see me to finish this. So I hope it was heard. I have absolutely no safety now. If anything happens to me August 13th, 2025, Travis Brandt and Christopher Brandt are guilty of breaking into my place and attempted homicide on me for me wanting them charged. Apparently, I started to do this live video just at the right time. If anything happens to me, I've done nothing wrong either. So, and the worst part is he lives on the same property. I am a 6-year revenge retaliation victim, and these pieces of shit are involved. And now I am fearing for my life even more. And the worst part is there's nothing I can do about it. I can't get no help. So anything happens to me on this date, it will be Travis Brandt and Christopher Brandt who are guilty of doing it, along with o.p.p cops possibly. He recently done the same thing to my cousin too, called him on, freaked out at him and called him on and everything else. Because there was previous problems where my cousin also had to have him charged for something at a previous time. But I do not know too much about that. That's none of my business. I'm more concerned about now. I'm gonna leave this going because in case something happens, I am gonna continue this live because I am in fear of my life. So I am gonna continue to go stay in this live, whether I hope it's seen or not. I hope everybody's having a better day than I am.
When you go pop balls, come knock on my door, you little goof. You're a goof bitch. You're a goof. You're a fucking goof.
Excuse me for 2 seconds, everybody. So yeah, I was also just called a goof and everything else through my window. That just happened for anybody that wondering what happened. I hope everybody is having a good, safe day. In case anybody just joined, or for anybody that may, I am Christopher Wood, and I am a 6-year revenge retaliation victim of police and very serious, dangerous people, and I just got my life threatened. They come right through my door, yelling through my windows, threats against me. So, with that being said, I am in more fear of my life as well because he is very seriously dangerous. And it was just told to me that his brother, the cop, Travis Brandt, will be coming down to finish us. So, I also hope that was heard. I'm Chris. That was pretty quick. August 13th, 2025, 4:57 p.m. If anything happens to me, once again, it will be through Travis Brandt and his brother, and possibly o.p.p, for speaking of their crimes and wanting them charged. I had just received serious threats, and my door was just opened, so I was attempted break and enter as well. I'm gonna get off here, but if anything happens, I'm gonna leave everything prepared to go 100% live again, and that way everything is recorded, whether it's seen by many or not. At least it'll be recorded live on YouTube.